Otto's Tales, story time brought to you by PragerU Kids. I'm Jill, and today... Otto! What are you doing? I'm getting ready to read our story about Father's Day. Yeah. Oh, hi, Craig. My friend Craig is watching today. Yeah. What? Otto, that's a great idea. Craig is a dad, and since I was going to read the story about Father's Day, you know what? I like your thinking. Craig should be the one reading this story today. Good job. You guys are going to have a great time. I'll leave you to it.
Hey, I'm Craig. Whoa, hey Otto, didn't see you there. I'm a dad of 3 girls, and guess what? I have another baby on the way. Otto, do you think it's gonna be a boy this time? Oh, we'll have to wait and find out. See you later. Let's read Otto's Tales. Today is Father's Day. Ruff, ruff, I'm Otto. It's almost summer, I barked. I love summer, said Dennis. We get to take a break from school and have fun. I replied, I love being home and playing at your father's desk. That reminds me, said Dennis. It's Father's Day. Your dad is the best, I responded. I'm so glad we have a day where we can appreciate him. Me too. One day, I hope to be just like him and be a really good man and a good father, explained Dennis. I responded, maybe we can learn from some of history's great fathers. Let's journey through time on this ship in a bottle. Let's go, yelled Dennis. Zoom! We traveled in our ship to a time so long ago. An old man named Abraham saw us and yelled, hello. He was taking his son Isaac out to play. I barked, we're here to learn about Father's Day. For many years, said Abraham, I dreamed of having a son, but by age 99, I thought I'd never have one. I barked, it sounds like you might have been too old by then, Dennis added. You must have been sad that your dream might end. Yes, responded Abraham, but one day everything changed. God spoke to me, and my entire life was rearranged. I asked, what did God say when he spoke to you? Abraham answered, that I'd father a nation and he'd give me land too. He continued, God promised that my wife Sarah and I would have a child. But when Sarah heard this, she chuckled and smiled. By then, Dennis asked, wasn't she 90 years old? Yes, Abraham replied, but my faith in God remained bold. He continued, God can accomplish anything he wants us to. I barked, all of his promises for your life came true. Follow God, declared Abraham, and he will be on your side. I barked, of all of his blessings, Isaac is your joy and your pride. How can I be a good father? Dennis asked with a nod. Abraham explained, teach your children the ways of God. We zoomed far ahead to 1945. It was a very anxious time to be alive. We were in the Pacific during the Second World War. Just then, we saw a large ship cruising by the shore. Dennis said, it's amazing that such a big ship stays afloat. I barked, wait, I think I see your father on that boat. My dad looks so young, Dennis insisted. I said, this must be your dad before you existed. We saw Max Prager hard at work just then. He was gathering food and supplies and taking care of his men. Mr. Prager, I asked, why are you working so hard? He answered, for God, country, and family, we must always be on guard. He continued, to be with my family right now would be nice, but to protect them, I observed, you're here making a great sacrifice. My country, he added, is under attack. I became an officer in the Navy, so I could fight back. I asked, doesn't this war ever make you afraid? Yes, he replied, but when my family and country are threatened, I come to their aid. I barked, you are doing your part to defend our great nation. He responded, yes, so we can preserve freedom for the next generation. Thank you for your service, Dennis said as we zoomed. We went forward a few years, back to Dennis's room. When we arrived home, we were so glad. Downstairs, we joined Dennis's mom and Dennis's dad. Dad, said Dennis, I'm so grateful for you. You worked so hard to provide for us, and for Otto too. I barked, you fought hard in the war so we could be free. Dennis said, meeting you as a young sailor was quite a sight to see. Dennis added, you teach me never to give up on my goals. And when I get hungry, I barked, you always fill up my bowls. Dennis continued, when I have questions about life or the solar system, You share with me your hard-won knowledge and wisdom. Hilda Prager said, "You take us on wonderful trips abroad, and like our forefather Abraham, you teach us the ways of God." Whether it's work or sports, Dennis noted, or just how to shave, you teach me how a man should behave. I barked, "Father's Day gives us all a chance to dwell on all the ways that you lead our family so well." We all greeted Max Prager, "Happy Father's Day." He smiled and responded, "I don't know what to say." Then he added, "As Abraham loved his wife and his boy, you, my family, are my greatest joy." "That was my favorite adventure yet," I barked. "You say that every time, Otto." "Well, I never thought I'd see your dad when he was younger. He's done so much for us, even years before you were born." "Abraham was a great father, and so is my dad. Our family is lucky to have him," I barked. "He provides for us, teaches us, and leads us so well." "You're right, Otto. Happy Father's Day." Happy Father's Day. Ruff, ruff. The end. Being a father is one of the most important responsibilities, and one that I am thankful to have. Whoa, hey Otto, a sandwich. I love sandwiches.
Craig, you did such a good job.
Thank you.
You do great. Hey,
Thanks, Joe.
You want some mustard on that
Yes,
sandwich?
I love Thanks, Joe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
We're so glad you joined us for today's reading. Otto's Tales is made possible through the generous support of donors like you. You can help us keep the stories coming by going to PragerU.com/donate today.